The game is won before it's played. Know your opponent. Welcome to Legendary Game Changers.
The rat in the shadows, the cost of misplaced trust. In the game of survival, not every ally is what they seem. The rat lurks in the shadows, observing your every move, learning your secrets, not to protect you, but to trade them for its own advantage. Trust misplaced is a weapon handed to your enemies.
Legendary Insight.
The rat hides in the shadows, learning your secrets, only to trade them for safety or gain. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, but trusting the wrong person with it is. Rats thrive on exploitation, turning your most guarded truths into their bargaining chips. To stay powerful, you must guard your inner circle and keep your vulnerabilities locked tight.
The Game Changers Moment.
I'll never forget the story of J. Whisper Daniels. Whisper earned his name because he never spoke loudly, always keeping his voice low and his movements quieter. He was the kind of guy people thought they could trust because he stayed out of the spotlight. One day, a rising player named Malik brought Whisper into his circle, believing his discretion was loyalty. Malik shared his plans, vulnerabilities, and even his fears, thinking Whisper was a confidant. But Whisper wasn't loyal. He was a survivalist. When the heat came down on Malik, Whisper traded every secret he knew to save his own skin. Deals were cut, alliances shattered, and Malik's empire crumbled overnight. Whisper walked away untouched, having sold Malik's trust for his own gain. The lesson? Rats don't seek power, they seek survival. And in their quest for safety, they'll sacrifice anyone. Misplace your trust, and you'll hand them the very ammunition they need to bring you down.
The Strategy.
1. Vet your circle. Trust isn't given, it's earned. Test people over time and in different situations to see their true nature before giving them access to your inner world. 2. Control information flow. Share only what's necessary, even with those you trust. The less people know, the less they can use against you. 3. Observe quietly. Pay attention to who's always listening but rarely sharing. Rats reveal themselves in their silence and their opportunism.
Power in Action.
Consider the betrayal of Vidkun Quisling, a Norwegian politician during World War II. Quisling positioned himself as a patriot, earning the trust of his countrymen. But in the shadows, he was a rat, feeding secrets to the Nazis in exchange for power and personal safety. When the Nazis invaded Norway, Quisling betrayed his people, leveraging the secrets and trust he'd gathered to secure a puppet leadership position. His treachery brought devastation to his nation and eternal infamy to his name. Quisling's betrayal reminds us that rats don't value loyalty, they value leverage. And the higher the stakes, the greater their price for safety or gain.
The Trap to Avoid.
The greatest mistake is assuming discretion equals loyalty. Rats often appear trustworthy by saying little and staying quiet, but their silence hides their opportunism. Don't confuse secrecy for integrity.
Modern Application.
In today's hyper-connected world, be mindful of who you confide in, whether in personal conversations, business strategies, or even on social media. Always question motives, especially from those who seem overly eager to listen but hesitant to share.
Legendary Takeaway.
Trust is a treasure. Guard it like gold, and give it only to those who prove its worth. Protect your vulnerabilities and watch for the quiet ones. In the presence of rats, your secrets are their currency, and your safety depends on your discernment.
Be the lion on the chessboard. Command respect, plan your moves, and lead with power. Subscribe, like, and share today.